cluster instead. So I just made that decision that I'm going to go after what I made a suggestion before, and that was get the owl cluster. Why not? You know, I'm not going to go upstairs and not get anything. So might as well go for it. And the owl cluster is NGC 457. And that sits right below Cassiopeia, which is right here. So you have Navi, which is that star right there, which is Gamma Cassiopeia. You have Shidar, whatever. Kaif, Rukba, and Segan. And that creates Cassiopeia, the constellation, which is right there. And the owl cluster is right here. And if you actually look at it, it kind of does look like an upside-down owl. That's the cluster right here. I know, that's really annoying. Sorry. So you got the two bright stars right there, which are like the eyes of the owl. And then you have the body, which is right there. I know it's nothing super amazing or luxurious, but that's it right there. Oh boy! It's a cluster, and it's right there. Oh boy! So we're going to take short exposures with this one. It's not going to be super long with this one. Not going to be like the 15 minutes or anything like that. We're going to do just short, so we'll probably do like 240 seconds. And we'll take probably about 11. What was the number again? 457. Why not? Oh shit, I don't think I'm in the spot for the other one. Timeout. I was in the middle of the screen, so I have to find out where I was for that one. Fit to window. Right there. So I have to be probably right here. So I have to move it. Where the hell is the... Oh, here it is right here. Where's the hand controller? Oh, it's right here. I didn't see it. We have to move it over to the right so that way we can get them on both telescopes. I forgot about that. This time I caught it, people. This time I caught it. Right there should do it. That should be perfect. And actually, it's going to sit right in the actual guider. So we could probably... Actually, we could guide right off the actual star off. Oh, well, that's too bright. That might be too bright. Now, we'll just use the star that's above that. That was a pretty good star. I like that star. That was a good one. Yeah, that's it right there. Oh, perfect. That's it right there. So, perfect. Okay, good. Alright. So, let's go for it. So, we'll do sequence. We won't do 360. We'll probably do 240 and 240. NGC 459. And what I'll do is I'm going to create a folder for this one. Make new folder. And then we'll do NGC 459 Orion. Now, it didn't... Oh, it did. Okay, good. Alright, so now we've made that and then run sequence. Perfect. And then we could probably do 300 for this one. And create a new folder for this one. You can't make a new folder? Well, that's... Alright, fine. So then I'll just do it under 2017. Fine. And start. Okay. Yeah, so apparently I have two feeds going. It's the same, but I have this one, which is from the actual group page, and then I also have one that's on my page. So I have actually two going at the same time, and that's fine. So we're good to go with that. There's a plane that just went right through. That's awesome. It dithered a little bit, but that's okay. So it's at 0.48. Put that over here. That on the right. That one on the left. Okay, short exposures tonight. Owl cluster, NGC 459, shooting in RGB on the left, and then shooting in just regular, no filter, no nothing on the right. Should be interesting. I can't wait to see what we get. Somebody asked on the other feed, because again I'm sharing it on two, is are you posting your telescope to this point now, or did you take these pictures before? And that's a good question. And the answer is I'm pointing at these right now live. As I'm reading your comments, I'm watching this at the same time you are. And yes, it is amazing that the fact that we're getting this, that I can share this on my page and you can see what I see right now. Even though it's a star cluster, I love it. I like star clusters just as much as anybody else does. I prefer nebula or galaxies. The star clusters are really cool, especially when you get that super wide field of an 80 millimeter refractor and you just get that mesmerizing depth of stars, especially when you're shooting somewhere near Cassiopeia, near Satyr, Cygnus, anywhere in there. When you're shooting in that, it's just absolutely incredible, and I absolutely love doing that kind of stuff. That turned out really freaking well, other than the fact that a plane went right through the goddamn image. That turned out amazing. That is unbelievable. That is really cool. That's the owl cluster right there. And it does look like two eyes of an owl. How awesome is that? That is really cool. And you get the effects of a plane going right through. Oh boy. And I'm just going to do owl cluster. Take that, owl cluster. We're at 89%. See, we're having fun now. We're having fun. We don't have to be upset. This is great. That should look really good with it being stacked. That should be really, really good. I can't wait to see what that one's going to turn out. Focus looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. Oops. No, we don't want that. There we go. And I did switch that to RGB on the left, so that one should look really cool. You should be able to get the colors and everything too. So if I actually bring the histogram down, you should be able to start seeing color. With a filter with this, you're going to start seeing more color on this, but at the fact that it's so bright without a filter, it's not going to turn out so well. With color, that is. Let me change the histogram a little bit. We'll change that a little bit there. And we'll make this bigger. The plane that went through, that is really cool. And it's right in the middle. That is so cool. That's awesome. Looks like it's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit out of focus. Even though I tried focusing it, I thought I did. That is so cool, though. The two bright stars like that. That is really neat. And there should be, I think it's down here, but there should be another star cluster. Yep, that's this one right here. There is another star cluster that sits right on the bottom of the owl. And that one is called, I'm not sure. Let me see. I know it's this thing here, but it doesn't tell you. Which that makes absolutely no freaking sense. Starry Night tells you. I'm actually going to pull that up now. Let me see. Maybe you might be able to see it here. Hang on, let me take a look here. Let's see. Well, I'm doing that because both of these images are going to finish at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll pull up both of these and we'll zoom this in at 2 times. It actually doesn't look too bad for focus, actually. gotta find it. There's that one. So it's up. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. There it is. Then we'll see what the stars do on this to see if it's a drift issue or a focus issue. I thought I focused it perfectly, so we'll see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my phone. And I'm going to actually pull it up on here. And you could tell, just looking at that, you could tell that the moon is affecting the actual image itself. Not as bad, but it's definitely affecting it big time. There we go. Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now I just want to show everybody. I'm going to move this over here. Okay. So this is, by the way, is super freaking awesome. This is the first time I'm ever using this on an episode. This is my phone. So this is what's called Sky Safari 4 for the phone. And this is a... Oh, my clock tower boost is available. How about that? That's awesome. So this is a wonderful app that you can use for your phone. They have different ones that you can choose from. There's a $2 one, $10 one, and then also a $40 one. So there's a couple ones that you can use. I have the $40 one, which is awesome because you can actually go ahead of time. You can go forward in time. So we could center this at the owl cluster. The one that we were looking for is NGC 436, which is actually just one above where we are. And then this is the owl cluster here. So you can actually hit info, and it will actually tell you info of what it is. And then if you scroll over, you can actually see an actual picture from somebody of what it looks like. And then you can read what it says, which is super awesome. And then you can actually zoom out of where it actually is located in there. And then, as I said, you can center it, and then you can go ahead of time, as you can see, or you can go backwards in time. So you can see that we're not 100% totally dark yet. Whoops. Oh boy. So like this is like right now, but if you look at the stars, some of the stars actually start to appear now. So right now we're at that dark point, which is super cool. So this is a really cool thing to show people. You can go to a search, and you can actually search everything here, which is really nice. This works for Android or Apple, either one. And then you could do tonight's best, so you can see what's coming up, what's there. You can do search by, you can actually do location. So if you go to settings and go to location, you can actually type in location. That's my coordinates there. But you can actually choose from a list of any country. Anything. And it will go right to it. Like, what's really cool is you can actually go, the eclipse is coming up. So we can actually go by day, and we can actually go to the 21st. We'll go to actually the 20th. And then we'll actually go to about where the actual eclipse is. I gotta find it. There we go. Follow the line. These are all planetary lines. Right there. There's Venus. Okay, here we go. And then we'll zoom in. And we'll take the sun. Center it. Minutes. And you can actually watch it. Now from here we're going to actually miss it, the full eclipse, by oh so much here. If you go to Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, North Carolina, anywhere in that lane, it'll be a full total eclipse. The moon will actually pass right in front of the sun. We will miss it by just a little bit. No fret, don't worry. People of Buffalo, New York, don't worry, because in 7 years, we will see a full total eclipse, and I can't wait for it. That is in 7 years. Okay? So we're going to go to 2024, and it is in April. Whoops. And I'm pretty sure it's April 8th. Right here. Okay? Again, we're going to center the sun, and we're going to watch this sucker go right in front of it. And this is in Buffalo, New York. What's going to be so cool is that you will actually get to see the sky actually get darker and then lighter again. I'm actually doing it by the second, so you can actually start to see the stars disappear. There they go. And then it'll be daytime again. So you'll actually get to see what's called the Ring of Fire. And that will be in 7 years. That is on April 8th, 2024. That will happen, and it will be right through the Great Lakes region. We'll all be able to see it in Buffalo, New York. It'll be so cool. So, gives you a little bit of an idea. Super cool. I just wanted to show everybody that. Again, that is Sky Safari 4. I like Sky Safari 4 better than 5, just by the way the menus are and by the way everything is. So definitely check that out. Go to your Android store. Go to the Apple store, the Apple App Store. Check that out. Definitely, I would definitely recommend it for people who are just into astronomy, looking at different things. 100%. If you don't have it, by all means, go for it. Go get it, because it is amazing, and you definitely need it, because I always say it's a roadmap to successes if you know your constellations, your objects, and your star clusters and everything, because then you're just going to be better overall. And I think it's going to be super cool if people would start to get that. If anybody has any questions on that, please let me know. But I wanted to definitely test that out, because I think that is just absolutely just really cool that you have it at the palm of your hands. I use it because I want to know what fits in my field of view. So if I have a gigantic object like the Heart Nebula, or North American Nebula, or Andromeda, or anything like that of that magnitude and that scale, I want to make sure that I don't have to do a mosaic. I want to see if it'll fit in there, because all you input is your sensor of your camera and your focal length and your diameter of your telescope, and it'll actually figure out your actual field of view on it, which is really cool. And it gives me an opportunity to see, okay, what's up, what's not up, what's great, when is the moon up, when is the moon going down, and so on. So definitely check it out. And again, it's Sky Safari 4. I'm actually going to put that in the comments here. I'm going to type in Sky Safari 4. Check it out, because it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing, because I absolutely love it. So we've taken a bunch of images so far, which is really cool. It's at 2 times. We'll go at 0.75 here. We'll bring this down. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I love it. Liking the one on the right. Liking all the little stars here. I love this. You want to know what? Oh, that one's done. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's a perfect image. There was no drag, no nothing on that one at all. That one's a beautiful image. Look at all the little stars there. That is great. Can you actually see color on the stars? Yeah, you can. Let's blow it out a little bit and see. Oh, that's perfect. Love it. That is great. Let's stack this one over here. Desktop. 2017. NGC. And we'll use these ones. How does it look? How does that one look? It was that last one that I took that was pretty good. I like that. Well, no. That one is pretty good. Okay, we'll use that one. 20 minutes. We'll see what this one turns out to be. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I forgot. Threshold. Forgot about the threshold. That's better. Now we should be able to get it. Can't stack when it only has 1 or 2 stars that it's going to do, so I cranked it to 100. Well, that one's done. Let's see what this one looks like while we're waiting. There was a little bit of drag on that one, but that's not too bad. Alright, let's match the colors. Matching the colors. Okay, luminance, bring that down just a little bit. Before we crank that one, bring that one up. Now, I know there's going to be dust motes, I know. There's not much I can do right now with that. I just wanted to just test this to see what it looks like. And of course, this is pre-processed. So this is, I haven't even touched processing yet. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good. 17. I like that. And processing this out, I'll definitely be able to get good bright stars out of that. That's really cool. I'm definitely impressed with that. And it's looking really good here, so. And we'll be done very shortly. Just a couple more of these and then we should be able to call it a night. And at least get something decent. At least I think so. How's it looking outside? It's still pretty bright out there. With the moon, it's still not much I can really do. Put that one down there, minimize it. And this one on the left should be just about done. So how many are we up to? This is number 6. So 6 5-minute exposures. We're at 30 minutes so far. So not bad. And that one we're shooting only 4-minute exposures. So that's not bad. 4 times 7, we're at 28 on the right and 30 on the left. Not bad. We get about 40 minutes or so, I should be able to stack these and should be able to process it and get somewhat of a good image. I'll like the one on the left because it'll be such a wide field. I mean, you're going to get everything here. So one more of each, and that'll be it. So I'll only be out here for just a tiny bit longer, just because the moon is just there, you know. So we'll actually get to image the sun. And for you viewers out there that are out in the Western Hemisphere, or Eastern Hemisphere because we're in the Western, so on the other side of the globe, across the ocean, you'll be able to see me during your nighttime, and it'll be my daytime. So this way you don't have to get up at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. or even 2:30 to watch me live. I'll actually do it in the afternoon, and you'll be able to see the sun. Because I got to get myself ready for this eclipse. And cross your fingers and hope that it's going to be clear on August 21st. I'm hoping. Because I am heading out, and I'm going to be doing it live out in the field. I'm going to be going to a location, and I will be doing a live session with the telescope, my laptop, everything will be there, and I'm going to just go and image the sun. and there'll be live feeds. So you'll be able to hear me talk, you'll be able to hear me do everything. I'm going to have graphics, I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be great. The next week, I'm going to test everything out, make sure it's all set and ready to go. I can't wait. It's going to be super exciting. I will let everybody know. If anybody wants to join me, message me. Let me know. August 21st, if it is clear, let me know. And we can have a great time together, because it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. The last eclipse that I witnessed was about 13 years ago. Actually, I think it was about 15 years ago. So it was a long time. So I can't wait. Not a total eclipse. I know there's a lot of people that are upset. Oh, it's not total. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to go. I took the day off. So the more people I can get to come with me, the better. Because if it's clear, I'm going to be jumping for joy. I'm going to get up super early. It's going to be like Christmas morning. Yeah, I know that sounds corny. I know. But I just love it. So we're almost done here. The one on the right is going to finish at about exactly the same time as the one on the left. So we'll be able to see both of them at the same time. Okay, the one on the right's done. Looks good. One on the left. Ooh, one on the left drifted. Alright, well, that's fine. I've taken 7 or 8 of them so far, but the one on the left drifted. I don't understand why. Stupid moon. I know. Well, so again, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful night. Bye.